Hey guys, I'm back for another video. It's been a long time, but here goes for another video. This is not going to be one of my newer videos I talked about in my previous one, but like I did in my previous videos, I'm going to talk about IW. Now that we have gameplay, multiplayer has been out, and we've seen everything after COD XP, a lot of people got to go and play the game at COD XP, so we know a lot of information now. Although intervention was locked according to most of the people's YouTube videos that I watched. So I'm going to talk about the things that we do know. I honestly think this game's going to be really good. It might just be me, but I think this game is going to be excellent. Despite it being in space, the setting is terrible. I know that. But the maps that I've seen don't really give you the idea that they might be in space. So, I am not really, sad that it's in space. So, that's not what I'm worried about. The guns look very different, compared to previous Call of Duties. A lot of people say, oh, the guns look weird. And, they may look weird to you. But what's weird is still they continue to put the laser futuristic weapons into the game, but what they made different in this Call of Duty that makes them separate from any other one is they shoot like a regular gun. It's just the animation of the bullets is different. And what I mean by that is it shoots like my Man of War here. Like, it'll shoot completely the same, it's just the animation of the bullets will look like plasma or laser shots. No gun overheats, so I mean, they did a really good job with that, and I think that's been a problem ever since AW came out with their laser guns, is they shoot like a futuristic laser gun would, and not like a gun would today. So they did a good job there. The next thing is the rigs. This, like when I heard people talking about this, it sounded extremely difficult, and these are the specialists of the next Call of Duty. Apparently you get to pick from two separate abilities. I am not completely in depth can tell you exactly what they are, because I'd have to go back and watch the YouTube video again, but it looks really cool. It may add a little bit too much of an advantage to some people, as you get two separate abilities. Like, they don't have afterburner. I know one gives you the ability to have afterburner. Some of the guns that I've seen are extremely overpowered compared to this Call of Duty, like the Scythe, gravity spikes, what else? The Tempest. There are some really cool specialist weapons. I saw like a rail gun. It's like a sniper rifle. You get like 4 shots, I think, but it looks disgusting. So the specialist weapons are going to be really cool. And then the abilities, some of them are similar to what Black Ops 3 brought, but some of them are completely different. Some of them are like perks, as I said. One of them's like afterburner. So that's another thing that's going to bring, I think it's going to make Call of Duty a little bit more difficult, but that's alright. People will get used to it, just like they got used to the specialists in Black Ops 3. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, and this is the thing that it's going to raise a lot of questions about for people, they're bringing back variants. Now, but you say variants, oh, well, we're going to have another repeat of AW, but it's going to be different, because the specialist weapons, the variant weapons in this game don't have stat changes like they did in AW, from what I've been told, from what I've heard from other people. It's not like, oh, it increases your damage by 3 but reduces your fire rate by like 2, like the like some of them did in AW, but that's not the case. They add abilities to your weapon, which is pretty cool. One of them's the nuke. I mean, yeah, it sounds corny. They have to add an ability to get it the nuke, but they have to have some kind of currency in the game, and that's where it's going to lead me into the next thing. Is they're bringing back supply drops for the 3rd straight game. What's also cool about the supply drops is you also can decompose your variant weapons into parts and then create the weapons that you don't have. So, like, for an example, like in AW, I did not get the Speakeasy until the 28th or 29th Prestige, when they actually just gave it to you. That was my first Speakeasy. Like, I was trying so hard to get one, and I just could not get one. But in this game, you can decompose parts from your guns and then recreate them to make a weapon, which I think is pretty cool for those who don't spend money on the supply drops to get weapons. They can create the weapons. And that goes for a lot of people in this game. I know in Black Ops 3, I'm like one of the only people in my friends list to have every single DLC weapon. Or not DLC weapon, every single gun that they added. The only thing I don't have are the katana and the shovel, but I literally have every other gun because I spent money on supply drops. People make fun of me for it, but I want the weapons, and I have no luck getting them in regular rare supply drops. I have to buy bulk in order to get the shit. So this is going to be good for me in a sense, but I'm still going to spend money because I still want those epics who have the really good abilities and changes on the gun. So that's going to be a cool thing for Call of Duty, which I think they needed to bring in. But also, they have to have some kind of currency so people will spend money. So of course they're going to bring back the supply drops because that's how they make their money. But to compensate for the people who don't have luck or don't spend money, that you can decompose and create them. Now, I want to talk about the guns. The guns look really cool. There's one gun, I forget what it was. I don't know if it was an assault rifle or a submachine gun that you can, in the middle of a gunfight, you can break it into two separate, like, submachine guns, and you can literally shoot people, which I thought was really cool. It kind of changes the pace. The pace as in, because of course if you can break down your assault rifle and the submachine guns, you're going to rush someone. So I think it's going to make people not camp as much with the pace in this game. And with the guns, the shotguns look decent. The sniper rifles look like they're lacking, but the submachine guns look very good in this game. So I guarantee you it's going to be a sub-based game, in my opinion, from what the gameplay I've seen. ARs are good, but submachine guns just outweigh what I saw in multiplayer gameplay. Now that might change in the time that they from the time that the COD XP came to when the actual game comes out. Next, I didn't really get a good sense of the score streaks, so I can't really go into depth of the score streaks, but some of them look similar to previous games, such as the Advanced Warfare, not really Advanced Warfare, but Modern Warfare, and like they always bring back something similar to previous score streaks, but they call it something different. But it always ends up being like the same exact thing, just animations different. I already talked about the maps. Equipment. I saw some bullshit about something where you can throw, I forget what it's called, you can throw this grenade, and all of a sudden a black hole appears and you can fucking suck people up into it, which I think is, I'm like, wait, what? So I think that's going to be overpowered.
Oh my god!
So, I mean, I'm not sure if they're going to change that or not, but a lot of people said that the equipment was just overpowered in this game, which, I mean, this game, lethals weren't overpowered in this game. They were just annoying for the people who would run double lethals and they would chuck them, and you're constantly jumping up in the air to try to dodge it, and I thought it was bullshit. Next is the, oh shit, I just had it in my mind what I wanted to talk about. Oh, movement. Oh, yes, movement is like the exact same as Black Ops 3. It's literally Black Ops 3 movement. It's not Advanced Warfare. The movement and the mechanics are the same as Black Ops 3. Wall running is back. But I think IW's gameplay is going to be a lot quicker than this, because I feel this game, the gameplay was slow. You like domination, for instance. Yes, if you push too far up, they change. But that caused people to sit back, and when people sit back, they weren't pushing up. It felt slow. The only map that felt fast was Nuketown, and this right here. So that's all I got for IW. I will be looking up more videos to talk to you guys more, because we have 2 Call of Duties this year. So let's see how this plays out. Now, this gameplay right here that in Nuketown, it was like 93. I think it was 93 and like 22 or something like that. I don't even know how many deaths, but I know I had 93 kills. First game on in the morning. First time I've dropped this many kills, or even solo, in a long time. So right there I was 72-13. So I thought this was a cool gameplay to upload. First game on in the morning. It's what? It's 9:15 now as I'm making this video, but good gameplay. Solo, lost, who cares? I'm not worried about winning. I'm not worried about stats not much anymore. But I needed to get a video out there, and this was the perfect video. Also, Mafia 3 dropped yesterday. I am like, what, maybe 30-40% done that game. It is a great game. I suggest any of you guys that like really good campaign. I haven't tested online. I don't know what online's like, if it even has online game, like multiplayer or whatever, but there is online shit that I cannot do. So I'm going to go check that out today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I need to start uploading. But information I'm going to be telling you guys now is I'm moving this January. I will be streaming a large amount and grinding IW so much for 3 months straight because that's my time period that I have. So it's going to be a great year. I can't wait. So I hope you guys will want to come join Smokeless. I am getting a large roster getting ready for this game. I'm stoked. I hope they have leaderboards because that's what I'm going for. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.